Hey, this video, I'm just going to show you how you can set up Azure SSO on your Orchestra account. So in this case, the first thing you've got to do is head over to settings, and you'll see under organization what sign-on settings are enabled. So if you want to do Microsoft SSO, you're going to have to add it like this, and then hit Save Changes, and then we're going to log out. Now, this step is very important. So I'm assuming that the Hugo Clean email is the one that I want to use for the admin. Hugo Clean now needs to come back in and log in with Microsoft. So don't log in here, log in here. Now, this isn't going to let me do it because I don't actually have Hugo Clean in my Azure Active Directory. And, there's a good reason for that. It's because this is actually just, the same email address as my regular email address. So imagine you've just logged in. The first thing to make sure is that the email address that you've used, so in this case Hugo Clean, actually does have access to grant access to the Entra app, access to things. So, if this email can't grant things access to your sort of instance of Entra, then that step's not going to work. After you've logged back in with Azure, you need to make sure you untick this box. I've not logged in with SSO, so I can't untick it, but you should be able to untick it. So make sure you untick it and then save changes. Final thing is adding users. So any user can still come to the Orchestra portal and create an account. For them to get into your account, you need to invite them. And that's really important because if you don't invite people, then anybody in your organization that comes to the Orchestra website could, in theoretically join your organization. And we don't want that. So make sure you invite people by adding their emails here. A caveat is that the email that you send to them, or rather the address you use to send them the invite, has to correspond to their email address in Entra. So just now, when you saw me try to log in and authenticate with Microsoft, you saw that I only had one option, and that was to use this email address. That's because in Entra, I've only got that email address. In your account, you might have multiple email addresses. I might have Hugo at getorchestra.io. I might have hlu at getorchestra.io. I might have, hlu at microsoft.orchestra.com. As long as these are sort of email addresses which are registered as aliases on your Entra account, or separate Entra accounts that you have access to, and they get invited to Orchestra by you in the portal, they'll be able to follow that auth. So yeah, that's how you log in to Orchestra using SSO. Comment if you like this, and let us know if there's anything else you need.